Hello, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, my friends, how are you? Good morning. Let's have a cup of coffee together or a cup of tea. Good morning. Sit down, make yourself comfortable. Actually, when you're getting this, most likely it's around noontime. Have a tea, anyways, or something else. All right, my friends, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My warmest welcomes. Please subscribe, like, comment, and also, if you have been here for a while, please check that you're still subscribed, okay? Because sometimes YouTube is throwing out subscribers by the bunch. And yeah, if you would like to be notified whenever I publish new content, please um, hit the bell button and all. And actually, I'm going to take that back if I can, because my words are really powerful. They've become super powerful. And so whatever I say is actually happening. So YouTube is actually giving me subscribers by the bunch. Here we go. And this is also a denotion to you and your reading, of course. If you're new, that's how I work. I receive lots of energy, and I can feel your energy in my physical body. And whatever happens before and after and during the reading is for you, if it resonates with you. All right, I also received a channeling, which is shorter than the other ones that I did the other days. And the question that is presented here to you, Virgo, is this yours? And we actually drew a card for this, but this was after the channeling, and they go together so well. I channel, and then I draw the cards for you, like a couple of them, and I'm amazed how well they go together. And the question with the green fluorite here is this mine? And we also have relax and patience, which we love, of course, right? And then we have a really cool card, the wave of power. But I'll get to that, okay? It's really quite something, and you may feel kind of like sleepy. And the way I am right now, my hearing is kind of off, which is weird. So some of you, your hearing may be a little bit off. Like, don't worry, it'll pass, okay? This is part of some sort of clearing, okay? What I was getting immediately for you was water, Atlantean origins, know your worth. By the way, I got like fresh water and brought it into the reading, and I also brought lavender. And I'm now noticing the amazing leaf structure of lavender. This is actually cool. It makes me want to draw it. So you may be drawing plants as well, or maybe taking pictures like close up of plants and doing something with them. And I also brought the lavender candle in here. So aromatherapy may play a role for you. If that's not the case, and I'm just noticing the colors too, because we have like the deep purple, just like lavender. Colors play a role at a certain stage, and smells, aromatherapy plays a role at a certain stage in this journey for sure, because you're getting so finely tuned that every little thing actually starts to matter, and you'll feel it and you'll integrate it, okay? It's also like the crown chakra that I'm getting here with this for sure. Crown chakra, like immensely. Yeah, even the birds are purple. But let me get to the channeling. So what they also said was, don't be hurried. Either they meant your journey, or someone or something is making you believe you need to hurry. Sometimes we do have like an inner critic that is just like, keep going, keep going, keep going, right? And no, relaxing is not good. But they indeed say, relax. All is well. And someone needs to hear this, so I'm going to say it again. All is well. Life comes and goes in circles. Learning to appreciate the cycles you are in. Now, this is super important, and I'm going to give you a personal example, because ever since I'm here and I'm with my boy 24/7, I'm like craving some alone time. But I used to have that. Where we came from. So I used to have that a lot, but I didn't appreciate it in that sense, because I wanted to be with him. Like I was craving him and his love and, being with him. But I did have a lot of time, and that cycle I worked through so many things, because I used to have so much time compared to now with myself, and being really sitting with myself. And that's interesting, and now I don't, and now I'm being asked to appreciate something else. So it's a matter of letting something else go, a preconceived idea that you have, and replacing it with what is now. So really feeling yourself into this moment. And as you'll see, it'll pop up in the card again, in the power card. And yeah, but we'll get to that, okay? So life comes and goes in circles, learning how to appreciate the cycles you are in. And this is something that you may have been doing already. So this is just a reminder for others. It is learning how to do this. Realizing that you are too tired to do something. It was, I was shuffling the cards and all of a sudden I had this drop in energy and I was like, wow, I'm not sure I can do this reading because I felt so tired all of a sudden. So this may be some of you as well, you know, tired to work, tired to go out, to even do like basic things. This could come from lacking a sense of purpose, right? Lacking a sense of direction, because sometimes when we're thrown around, like, we need to do this, we need to do that right now, or we can feel it, right? You can feel it, Virgo. Then it can feel like there's a lacking sense of purpose. It can feel like this, or a lacking sense of direction because the future is so unclear. But enjoy this moment because it will come to pass, and then the next one will come, and you may be craving this cycle that you're in currently again for different reasons. So really take the time to appreciate, to notice which cycle you are in. This is so important, so important. And the I almost want to read like the power card, the mermaid power card here, to you first, because that seems to be like pressing. And regarding the sense of purpose, don't worry, it will come in time. And this was rather specific. I'm thinking for one, maybe two people. They all tried to scare you, but all that only made you stronger, okay? All that journeying only made you wiser, Virgo. Release yourself. And the chanting was extremely powerful that I did, that I will be posting over on Patreon attached to your extended if you're interested. All the details down below, by the way. Yeah, sure. Let's start with with the wave of power. Here we go, my friends. So the message is a surge of power, upswing in energy, accelerating movement. By the way, when this card came out, I all of a sudden was like, these cards over here, because I hadn't shuffled them, they were so easily shuffleable. So it was so fast. When the other cards were kind of like slow, and I didn't, that was interesting too. And it goes into, is this mine? The other cards, I'm actually going to hold these up together. It seems to make sense. Um, I didn't want to clear the energy of the cards, and I usually am very particular about this. I cleanse like all the decks, including myself, the table, the camera, before I do the readings and after I do a reading, right? Even when I switch between signs, I clean all the cards because I want the energy to be clean. With you, I didn't feel like I wanted to or that I needed to, which was interesting. And that also ties very strongly, is this mine and the green fluoride card, because you may be taking something on, you know, being empathic as you are, that is not really yours, and it's a question of, is this mine? But now let me get to the wave of power. A surge of power, upswing in energy, accelerating movement. The mermaids sing. There are times we, as you say, go with the flow. There are times when we drift and allow the Great Mother to direct us, and there are times when we pedal hard, using all our strength, and ride along with the strength of the great ocean wave, merging with its power and might, being carried forward. When we catch these waves of power, we feel so inspired, so alive, so thoroughly exhilarated and triumphant that we feel we can do and be anything. This is when we begin to work with the power and use our own potential as well as the force of the wave. And when we do this, we can travel vast distances, maintain balance, scream with sheer joy at life, and know we can set a direction that is in harmony with the great source of natural energy. When you receive this card, know that a great and powerful wave of energy is gathering. You must feel it out. Find it, move towards it. Find the space to take off, and then paddle with all your strength so as to be gathered up by the wave as an ally. This will take courage. Gosh, with that, I'm feeling like my stomach, you know, when you're really super excited. And this is interesting too, because sometimes you can't really tell if you're excited or anxious. And if you keep telling your brain that you're excited, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited, the brain will denote it as you're being excited, not you're being fearful. This is interesting also when you're having like a bigger presentation or something like that, tell yourself you're excited, because it's the same physical symptoms, excitement and fear or being anxious. Interesting. So I can feel it, and it feels really good in my stomach, you know, the tingling feeling. Oh my God, it's going, we're going. So yes, you're going, Virgo. How cool. So this will take courage, no hesitation, no allowing the wave to toss you, to turn you and drag you under. And you completely got this. Like, you've been through enough life lessons to know what to do in that specific moment. Like, you've been training, like on the beach, on your surfboard. You've been training. Like, you've had the, you know, the dry training. Now we're going into the wet, and you've learned how to swim, all these things, and now you're mastering your beautiful surfboard and yourself and your body and everything that comes with this. This is not the time for inertia or what will be, will be. This is a time to set the course, gather your strength, and truly exert yourself. In doing so, you will be on the wave and working with it, riding it, graceful and powerful. When you have caught it, rise to your feet as you humans can, or reach out your arms and direct where the energy gathering behind you will take you. It is your choice. Like, there's so much power in this. This great energy must not be wasted. This is the time you have waited for, Virgo. Do not let it pass you by. Paddle, swim, and take off into your glorious, self-determined life. I love this. I so love it. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, Virgo. Yes. Go ahead. Go right ahead. No, that's good. Okay. Now that we have this. Yeah, they're now drawing my eye to the relax card. So I'm going to read this one to you. And I'll keep holding this up so you can look at the gorgeous pictures here. Look actually how she is just sitting like by the beach and allow the waves to crash in, and just being at complete peace with it. So water is utterly important, but we said this before. That's what came through with the Atlantean origins and with the water. So relax. There's plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. This goes, I feel, to the sense of purpose. Don't worry, it will come in time. Okay, place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you, Virgo, to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay. Green fluorite. Yeah. Haha. And the green fluorite is interesting. Look at this beauty. Isn't that so beautiful? Oh, I love it. Look at how the birds are there, how entangled they are. And you know how birds can fly, obviously, right? But when they're held back by something, they would be struggling in place, right? And I feel you're about to master this. Of course, it's a general reading, so that depends on where you are. But there's something about time and space that is becoming more and more loose in your case, and something about really determining which is yours, really, like energy wise, and a great power that lays in this. Okay, so the green fluorite, when emotions wash over you, green fluorite wants you to ask, is this mine? When you feel ill or in pain, green fluorite gives the same directive. Get still and ask yourself, is this mine? All of us take on energy from the world around us. That's a price of being a part of this glorious web of life. Our invisible tendrils are always reaching out, tasting and sampling. The boundaries of self can get amorphous and blurry as we take in nutrients, emotions, toxins, pathogens, sunlight, all sorts of things from beyond ourselves. Green fluoride reminds you to sort through the stuff that's incoming. See what serves your highest good and let the rest go. There's a ritual, and it is You and Not You is the name of it, and I'll post it over on Patreon. That will be available for the $2 tier already, so just for the supporters. And then if you want your extended as well, that would be Patreon with the $11 tier. The reflection is, can you let go? There is something in human nature that hoards, Perhaps we're storing up for a bad winter or holding on to an emotion just in case we never feel it again. Now, this could denote to a love connection, right? This is so interesting because until we let go of the old, the new has a hard time coming in because we're still, oh, you still want this. You still want this emotion. You still want this thing, this person, this event, or this old cycle. You still want this. And there's really a sorting that you're going through currently, or that you already went through. So this is confirmation for you. And the question is, what do you hoard or hold on to? Does it serve you? Does it make you happier or safer? More rooted or more content? What would it be like to let it go? Now, this is an excellent question. What would your life be like if you let that go? Byron Katie with the work has a similar question. Like, what would it feel like if you didn't have this? If you didn't have your story, for example? And most of the time, the answer is, I'd be happy, I'd be free. It's so interesting. Like, ask yourself that. What would it be like to let this go? And there's an awful amount of birds, and I mean this in the best way. And also, like, gorgeous how they're singing around in your reading. How would you feel without this thing? Green fluoride reminds you to ask, is this really mine? Okay, my sweets, if you want to follow us over to Patreon, you're most welcome to for your healing ritual or for the extended and the healing ritual and the chanting, however you feel like it. Your support is greatly appreciated, but not, I don't expect it, but I, of course, appreciate it. Of course, why wouldn't I? And I hope this reading was helpful to you, and we'll take it over to Patreon to explore the patience card and whatever else energies wants to come through for you. So I'll be drawing more cards for you. All right, my friends, sending you so much love, light, and shadow. I'll see you next time or over on Patreon. Bye.